Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurul Izzah Binti Mahdhir 1181535. Today we would like to discuss about our topic, which is network topology for business. Okay, let's move on to introduction. Okay, let's move on to the intro. Nowadays, wireless connections are widely used, and this means everyone is using this. There are still some business entities that already use it, and there are also those who cannot afford to use this type of system, such as small business, because they prefer to use wired connection. The construction of this networking gives a certain importance to a business, whether for the short term or a long term. This is why business people usually like to gain networking. So far, big company security is the biggest concern for all business owners. The number of systems connected to the network should be protected from the reach of different malicious users. In fact, secret and confidential information is not shared with other external users. To avoid or prevent security attacks and facilitate communication between systems, various network topologies are used to connect them properly and safely.
Hello and Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Nazifah Binti Rahman. My metric number 1181544. Okay, next I want to talk why we choose this issue. Firstly, we want to define that what is the best suited network topology for business and works it efficiently. Secondly, we want to find the disadvantage of network topology for business.
Next is the objective for this issue. First, to describe clearly about the definition and type of network topology. Second, to distinguish the appropriate type of network topology according to the type of business. Third, to define some importance and the factor when we are choosing the network topology. So basically, network topology is referred as the arrangement of various systems that are present in a network. It can display logically or physically, but the logical representation is more precise and easier for us to understand. Physical topology means the description of the layout, while logical topology is the way devices communicate and transmit data. In other words, this network topology is the structure of the network and how communication is made between the computers. Then, when we talk about network topologies, there are a few technical terms that we should know for better understanding. A network topology is a suitable arrangement of different elements such as links and nodes. And of course, different types of cable are used to connect the system to a network. Generally, there are 5 types of network topologies, which is bus, star, mesh, ring, and hybrid topology. So let me explain briefly about the 5 types of network topology. So first is bus topology. Bus topology is a network type in which every computer and network device is connected to a single cable. The features for bus topology are it transmits data only in one direction and every device is connected to a single cable, and that means there is a main cable and all the devices are connected to this main cable through drop line. Second is star topology. In this type of topology, all the computers are connected to a single hub through a cable. This hub is the central node and all other nodes are connected to this central node. This topology does not allow direct communication between the devices, and devices must have to communicate through the hub. For example, if one device wants to send data to other device, it must first send the data to the hub and then the hub transmits the data to the selected device. Third is mesh topology. In mesh topology, each device is connected to every other device on the network through a dedicated point-to-point link. Mesh topology allows all the devices to continue to communicate even if one connection goes down. It is the most reliable network interconnection, And the one common factor in all mesh topologies is the fact that each node supports multiple connections and multiple paths. A well-known mesh technology is the PSTN, which is Public Switch Telephone Network. Next is ring topology. It is called ring topology because it forms a ring as each computer is connected to another computer with the last one connected to the first. And there will be exactly two neighbors for each device. So we can say that the data flows in a circle from station to station, and if a device wants to send data to another device, then it sends the data in one direction, and each device in ring topology has a repeater. If the received data is intended for other device, then repeater forward this data until the intended device receives it. The last one is hybrid topology. Hybrid topology is a combination of two or more topology. For example, a combination of star and mesh topology, so that we call hybrid topology. And all these 5 types of network topology have their advantages and also some disadvantages. So next is the importance of network topology. Network topology plays a significant role in the functioning of networks and in performance. Second, it helps us better understand the networking concept. It also helps reduce the operational and maintenance costs, such as for cabling costs. A network topology is a factor in determining the media type to be used to cable a network. And error of fault detection is made easy using network topologies, and it is easy to identify some error by using these network topologies. And lastly, it is an effective utilization of resources and networking components.
Okay, next, from our observation about the findings, we found that star topology is the best suited cable network for large business, and it also have many advantages. Firstly, star networks are one of the most popular network topology in business today because you can manage the entire network from one location. Secondly, as we know, in the business we had to save many data. In a stack network topology, it is possible to have all the important data backups on the hub in a private folder. And this way, if the computer fails, you can still use your data using the next computer in the network and access the backup files on the hub. It has come to realization that this type of network offers more privacy than any other network. And thirdly, star topology, it easier to control from a central console as the management software. Just need to communicate with the switch to get full traffic management features. But however, star topology also have disadvantages. Firstly, it's quite expensive to install due to the cost of the hub. Secondly, it uses a lot of cables, which makes it most costly network to set up, as you also have to try to keep the cables out of harm. And the third, on the flip side, if the central hub goes down, the rest of network, all of the device that connected to it will have no network connection, or it cannot be function. But if the central hub is properly managed and kept in good health, administrators shouldn't have too many issues. Okay, next, what is the best network topology for small business? As we find and observe it, we found that the best network topology for a small business is bus topology because firstly, bus topologies are a good cost-effective choice for a smaller network because the layout is simple, allowing all devices to be connected via a single coaxial or RJ45 cable. If needed, more nodes can be easily added to the network by joining additional cables. And secondly, bus topologies are bus topology are famous for LAN network because they are inexpensive and easy to install. Okay, next, however, we will also find that bus topology also have many disadvantages because, firstly, in case if the common cable fails, then the entire system will crash down. And the secondly, when network traffic is heavy, it develops collision in the network. And thirdly, whenever network traffic is heavy, or nodes are many, the performance time of the network significantly decrease. And the fourth, uh, the cables are always of a limited length.
Next, move to the suggestion or advice to others. There are many factors to consider when determining the type of topology you will use to support business operation. Choosing the right or good topology can improve data performance and efficiency, optimize resources, and reduce operating costs. There are some factors that we need to consider when we choose network topology. First of all is cost or budget. Installation cost is very important factor in overall cost of setting up an infrastructure. So, cable length, distance between nodes, location of server, and so on have to be considered when designing a network. Number two, scalability. We need to know whether the network topology has the capacity to grow and meet your long-term needs. Number three is bandwidth capacity or network growth. We must make sure that an implement of the topology can handle your traffic requirement. Number four, ease of installation. Network topology should be easy to install in terms of hardware, software, and technical personnel requirement. Number five, ease of troubleshoot. Number five, ease of troubleshooting. Troubleshooting and maintenance of network should be easy. Okay, the last is conclusion. Choosing the right network topology depends on multiple factors such as the number of nodes to be involved in the network, geographical distance between the nodes, finesse, maintenance, operational flexibility, and more. Every topology has its own advantage and disadvantage. Therefore, the key to build and configure the right networking model is subjective. For any company, it is very important to first gather all the requirements and needs before adopting any particular network topology. That's all from us. Thank you.